Okay.
The nether.
My left stick? Why is that my left stick? I hope he's very motivated.
I'm not.
Wait, what? He probably needs more fuel. We gotta add more bacon bits to his system.
Uh,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Can't do this shit. Dang it. Honestly, it makes me think that they patch this thing sometimes. Join Xbox. Did they dead ass do it or just saying that just a joke of me, man?
Oh, they didn't patch it. They would never patch something so trivial unless it was actually an official Nintendo.
Xbox, Sony, Sega.
Yeah. Ubisoft.
I'm Steve. Flint and Steel. Steve.
He.
I'm almost close.
Audio. Yowers. You can do it. You can beat the Bowser. Just use your inner Jack Black. He's just excited.
No.
Crafting table.
I don't think the crafting table can craft this.
I got Ford. Are you winning?
The nether.
We need to give him music of motivation.
The nether. The nether. The nether.
Saxophone Craig is unavailable? Oh no.
Nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
Oh,
The nether, 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 the Steve.
Mm.
The nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether.
here you go. Here's some music.
Oh, what? What'd you say?
I'm giving you some music motivation.
Not really. Sure.
The net, the Steve.
Steal.
The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
Hey, Steve. Let's go to the stash.
The nether. 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 Steve. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
Attention, Steve.
The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
Set
The
up.
nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
I died. Again.
Good.
The nether.
Uh,
The nether. The nether. The nether.
No. I,
The nether.
I beat the final boss.
The nether. The nether.
Yeah, I beat Bowser.
The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
Because I'm not Grievous.
The
Oh, man.
nether.
But you gotta keep digging and digging.
The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether. The nether.
I can't do this.
The nether, 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 the nether,
Jockey,
the nether, the nether,
you can do it.
the nether, the nether, the nether,
Clinton Steve.
the nether, the nether, the nether,
And Steve.
the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the
Clinton
nether,
Steve.
the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether.
I think he's Steve, guys.
The net, the net, the net.
You don't even watch my stream, are you?
I'm watching it.
The nether, 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 the nether.
It's a lot of stairs.
You want me to be? You want me to be Steve? You did say that.
The nether, the nether, the nether, the nether. Steve.
Uh. Fuck. Shit.
The nether. Steve. The nether. The nether. The nether. Table.
Hey, Megaman, you did it.
Yeah, I see that, Grievous. Thank you.
Steve.
So you guys said that if I defeat Bowser, then then I get to play with everyone.
Steve. I'm Steve.
A Porter Party or a Mega Man Party? Now that sounds like a fun game, Nintendo. That's worth $80. Doesn't that sound like something that's worth $80? Agree this?
Yes.
Steve.
Wow. I didn't know this
Urgh,
was a big Skibbity Toilet fan.
urgh.
Oh.
An ender. The nether.
I think Grievous, because like I think he's kind of getting into it.
Steve.
Release.
An ender pearl.
May I get electrocuted as that water bucket? Release.
Steve. An ender pearl.
Yeah, I know it's very hard, but hey, you guys do believe in me, right?
I believe you do. Look, guys, look, E.T. E.T. He's real. It's
It's like
E.T.
it's
It's
like
the alien.
PNG, but like
He's an alien. It's E.T.
oh shit. Sorry.
Fucking.
Grievous, this was the level I was trying to tell you about.
Exactly. I beat that level. Totally.
Chicken jockey.
Jack and Jack.
Oh, guys, I beat OJ. I totally beat OJ. Did you see that? Oh, he's in the. Is he at the fight already?
Chicken jockey.
Bitch.
I'm so proud. He's doing it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Bowser. He's gonna beat Jack Black. He's gonna beat himself off.
Okay.
Right here, this is the final stretch.
This long though.
Chicken jockey.
He's gonna do it first try. He's gonna do it first try.
Okay, so how fast do I know that I could do a long throw?
Die.
And he fucking does that shit.
Look, he only took one off. No biggie. Oh, look at that! Did you see that?
Chicken jockey.
Yoink the ass.
Chicken jockey. I'm Steve. Chicken jockey.
Okay, so
There you go. Just eat him. Doesn't matter. Eat him.
Chicken jockey.
Look at him. Look at him, Umpy. He just did that with style. That was a good throw. That was a good throw. That was a good throw.
Steve.
Well, he actually died there.
Die.
Oh!
okay.
This is it.
I'm
Right?
gonna do it very fast and do it randomly till I actually get a.
Do you do first try right here? First try?
No.
Yeah, first try. It's okay. I'm listening to your Steve and Thwomp ASMR.
Okay,
Oh,
I was
no,
actually close.
So
No,
I legit thought that was it. Just, this is the one.
Yes.
First try. I told you.
I knew doing it. I should have done it randomly in the first place instead of just aiming for it.
See, I told you could do it. You could do first try. This is a moment of history,
how long
fellas.
have I been fighting this boss for? I got electro wings. I'm coming in hot, Grievous. Coming in hot.
The nether.
The Nether. I'm so proud.
You did it. You did it.
Look, he's wearing Elytra.
Electro wings. I did it. We can play I can play co-op now. I can unlock Luigi. Unlock Luigi.
Who the fuck said that? We're not playing co-op.
Man, we're not playing Pepino and the Noise? No? Damn. Oh, you said that.
What the fuck are you talking about, Megaman? I never said that.
Man, gaslighting is real. So does that mean I can't join you on this quest, Pepino?
I don't care. You can join me.
You be gritty?
Yeah, you can join.
Okay.
Can't you do it with 16 stars? I know you can do it 50. Oh, shut the fuck up, Pino. Stop having like a freaking orgasm over this.
Oh, what? That Black Sea. Is this Alex?
Thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special.
Is this the sex update, guys?
Hmm.
Why is she sucking me off? Why is she sucking? Sucking.
Talking what? No, the sex scene is real.